What's up, y'all? This is young Byron, and I wanted to give y'all a history lesson on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of the wonderful and awesome fathers out there. And I also want to say Happy Father's Day to myself, raising my daughter for almost a little bit over 2 years. It wasn't easy. Tried my best. Still am raising my daughter. Still in my daughter's life. So I wanted to actually play y'all a short clip about Father's Day.
Today's Father's Day, and we're just going to take a moment to think about where this holiday all came from. Let's start. Some scholars believe around 4,000 years ago, Father's Day began in ancient Babylon. A young boy named El-Misu carved a Father's Day message on some stone. The boy wished his father a long life and good health. The problem with this theory is that was just a boy being nice to his father. Where did this whole holiday idea come from? In 1909, a Miss Sonora Louise Smart Dodd was listening to a Mother's Day speech in Washington when the thought occurred to her, why not honor the man of the household too? Dodd was supported by various groups in her idea of creating a holiday for fathers, and by June 1910, her home of Spokane celebrated the first Father's Day. Dodd's father, William Jackson Smart Dodd, a veteran of the Civil War, raised Louise and 5 other children on his own with great affection, and this powered Dodd's ideas. Following Spokane's first Father's Day, the next 50 years brought the holiday growing in popularity across the world to become a globally recognized holiday today. And now Young Historians leaves you saying, Happy Father's Day.
Yes, what's up? Well, I want to do a live stream series on fathers versus baby daddies. Well, is it a difference? Some reason it is, some reason it's not. A father, to me, in my own personal opinion, is somebody that's the head of the household and that's there for their children, that's in the house, that's living in the house, same house as their children is. A baby's daddy is somebody that's pretty much not living with the child, whether if it's a boy or a girl, son or a daughter. And they sometimes baby's daddy has baby mama drama. Sometimes baby's daddy have a hard time fighting in court trying to get custody or even full custody over a child because the mother is probably unfit, not able to take care of the child, but the mother has always, for years and pretty much decades, the mother has always been the main person that gets the child 90% of the time. And the child support system has pretty much given these men like incarceration rates that are higher than my apartment building ceiling. And I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that, but it's true. And most of us know it's true. Some men, like that man a couple of years back he owed, thinking $38,000 or $28,000 of back child support for a child that's not even his. And even though he showed proof in court to the judge that the child was not his, the judge said that something about she was very disappointed in him and for the miscommunication or something like that. But he was incarcerated. So even though that you get incarcerated, and let's say that you get a woman pregnant, or what if she's your wife, what if she was your wife, or what if she's your ex-girlfriend, you get her pregnant, and sometimes you get her pregnant and she was not your girlfriend or your wife. It was just a mistake. But I never really think a child is a mistake, but I think it was a mistake on the parents' part for having a child when they was not ready to have the child, or when they didn't want to raise the child. It's both parents' responsibilities to raise a child, to make sure the child has a roof over his head, make sure the child has the best education. Because the problem with some of our generation is we lack finances and we lack education. And instead of sending your kids to public schools, instead of giving them that Sega Genesis games and that iPad or the iPhone and stuff like that, try to invest in their education. Try to send them a lot of this stuff that's going on in schools, just like with that mom that was homeschooling her son. She was, I guess she was charged with homeschool neglect or something like that, because she didn't turn in the right paperwork to the schools. But she said that she did all she can do, and they gave her the runarounds. I can believe that, because I know in the past, when I was in school, even elementary and middle school, but in high school, I was, living on my own. I didn't live with my mom in high school, but I'm talking about elementary and middle school, but mainly middle school. They used to give my moms the runarounds a lot, and she used to come up to school a lot, and sometimes it would be for no reason. Or one time I was, I guess I had the teacher in middle school. I went to Kazi Elementary. This school, if y'all familiar with Oklahoma City public schools, I went to Kazi Elementary, I guess the first or second grade, and this teacher gave me some soap, and I break out on it, and I had bumps all over my face, and I had a allergic reaction from it, and my mom was really, really mad about that, and she went up to the principal. The principal didn't do nothing about it. The principal said, "I'm sorry." And also, when I was in middle school, this kid was picking on me, and I was pretty much going home with bruises on my face, or going home with scars on my bruises on my arms and stuff. And then my mom was wondering, how you getting those bruises? And I didn't really want to tell my mom, but I had to. So I pretty much told my mom. My mom went up to the school and pretty much talked to the principal, and the principal didn't really do too much. The principal was just giving my mom the runarounds and stuff like that. But anyways, I think Father's Day should be a special time for fathers because it's a purpose, just like that short documentary I showed y'all, that short audio history of Father's Day that y'all heard, which I didn't show y'all, but y'all heard it. It was pretty much, I think Father's Day should be honored to all fathers, with the father is a good man, but he had a bad relationship with the mom, and the mom is trying to avoid for him to see his child. And I do think that more fathers need to be in a child's life, whether they live in a home or whether they don't live in a home. And I think a lot of fathers are not in the child's life. And I'm going to give y'all a little history, not a history, but a little commentary about my father. My father had my first name, and he also had my middle name, but he didn't have my last name. I got my last name from my mom, and my mom got her last. My mom got the last name from I guess her mom. But anyways, my father had left me and my mom when I was 7 years old, and I talked to him on the phone. I talked to him on social media, but I never was in my father's life, not even half of the time. But from when I was a baby until when I was 7 years old, that was when I was in my father's life mostly. And then after I turned 7 years old, probably maybe 3 or 4 months afterwards. And the reason why I know this because my mom had told me. And I remember a lot of stuff when I was a little kid. I remember a lot of stuff, but I don't remember stuff when I was a toddler. But 7 years old, you can remember what if your father was in your life. That's you're pretty much old enough to remember that. But a message to all the fathers out there: stay in your kids' life. Try to be a good man. Try to be a good spouse. Try to pretty much be there. Try to help your kids with their homework. Try to help your kids read. Try to put positivity in their lives, and try to, if the mother's not doing her part, just pretty much continue doing your part, because eventually the truth will come out, and who knows, you might get custody of your child. Who knows? But anyways, I'm out. Happy Father's Day to everybody in America, even in other countries as well. And happy Father's Day, and have a blessed day. This is young Byron reporting, and I hope y'all like this video. Peace out.